Welcome to day 481 of The Journey Begins. Audio's going. We've got a little cold brew. Got some writing stuff done. We'll probably do a little bit more later today. Working on that project. We are currently... right. Welcome in, Nate. Currently in Overmorrow, in our zombie farm. Let's drop off some of this stuff so we can get some of the iron, and then we can smelt that and get some more out of it. Oh, okay. Let's put our helmet there. The rotten flesh we can drop off. Stone. Yeah, we can drop off stone wherever we are. Welcome in, follower. How's it going? How's the Saturday? Oh, let's not put that in there. Welcome in, AC. Let's put our extra wood over here. Okay. Welcome in, Cool and K. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit more mending there. So let's see how far we can get down. We'll drop off our welcome in user. I think I'm name there. Welcome in Andre. We are live on welcome in Ryan, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. On TikTok, we're trying to get to 300 followers. On Twitch, we're trying to get to 100 and make affiliate. So if you like to kind of chill, low-key streams, feel free to spread the word. Our goal is building a story. So we have a bunch of projects laid out in... I guess we do. Laid out in ClickUp. Welcome in Logan. Oh. We need to refactor those sometime this week. Welcome in Carlos and Arnak Spider. Is this gonna work? Let's see. Okay, perfect. Oh. Okay. So, I guess they're sold out, so we'll drop that off. We'll do that later. We'll come in. It's Kumi. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we can take some of that with us and drop that off. Sky is coming up. Perfect. Do we need to drop off anything? I don't think we do. Welcome in, Maddie. But yeah, anyway, the ClickUp thing. So we have a bunch of projects that we were kind of phasing. So phase 1 through 10 or so, and then we put a number of projects in there. Welcome in, SBG. And then we would just we were kind of using the phases to gauge importance of build this first, build this second. But they were more or less random builds and just kind of importance on, do we need this to build this farm, help us build other things, kind of that take on it. But welcome in OF something and Viviana. Yeah, if there are any questions, good to be back. Welcome in Israel. And Leonard. There we go. Good to Inkwood pause, but we want to refactor the ClickUp projects. Welcome in Lily. To focus on the story. So rather than just Welcome in Tristan. Having them contribute to random buildings and just kind of the next project for the sake of building. We want to reorder the phases, or at least what's in the phases. Wait, what happened here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Just a loading issue. Follow this over. Welcome in Christopher. Go over here. So the new layout and our ClickUp projects will be we'll organize them kind of on story elements. Come in Lamo. Not sure exactly what that will look just yet. Whether we do phases as the buildings within the narrative, or whether we do multiple buildings within a phase that contribute to the narrative. Go this way. Yeah, I think we'll cut this. Yeah, welcome in Ash. I think we're leaning towards making the phases be a combination of what do we need to do the build, and then also what we would phase into each of the projects in general. So like terraforming, framing out, what buildings need to go there. Welcome in Lala. And if I miss anybody, feel free to chime in chat. And if there's any questions, well, welcome in Havni, and yeah. Yep. So in a nutshell, the organization will be: do we need a froglet farm? What phase should that go in? We put all of the terraforming, or like a phase 2 might be all the terraforming for each of the projects, and we just kind of work on all those. And then phase 3 would be framing all the projects. And then as a project gets done, it just kind of falls out of the continuing phases. So things like Haven's End, welcome in Hearts. Like Haven's End, the Garden Temple, or the Horizon Wall that are kind of bigger or forever projects are the ones that continue on. Welcome in Princess Nugget. So as we get that layout updated, welcome in Oreo. Welcome in Emily. We'll be able to explain that better. But the goal is to keep track of what we want to build and manage resources more efficiently. So if we're building a mountain, we probably want to do some terraforming projects first. Welcome in Baxel, so that we can, when we hit it, that project, we have the resources we need already and don't have to go wandering around for the resources. Welcome in Matthew. And then also being able to tell the story better. So if we can at least show this is, you know, Inkwood, for example. That helps move the story along, and we kind of bounce in between that. Or those kind of frames. Versus working on something like Inkwood to completion, and then we lose all out on the other pieces of the story. Welcome in Excel. welcome in Jess and Rufa. And we watched the Minecraft movie for a second time yesterday. Welcome in Love Lily 1. How's it going? Oh, need to drop off some stuff. Welcome in Abin. I definitely got that wrong. Okay. Silva. And yeah, if I get a name wrong, feel free to drop a pronunciation in chat and I'll do my best to correct it. But anyway, yeah, we watched the Minecraft movie for a second time yesterday. Welcome in Joel. And on another podcast I listened to, the idea of infinite crafting came up. And I don't think it's a bad idea. Put this off and get that far. Because I don't think you actually need to make it infinite. Because in the movie, we don't actually see that. We see two things that are creative. So it's not actually showing infinite possibilities. And I think there are ways around it, like limiting the possibilities. Welcome in Andrea. So either just having it not do anything, or when you do kind of the non-standard recipes, maybe it's more on welcome in report and Lorinda and Violet. More on like a genre. Welcome in Haven. So for example, maybe like 3 stone blocks, 3 flowers, 3 pieces of metal, and then regardless of what's there, you know, you get a some kind of, I don't know, flower helmet or something, or you know, some kind of pattern for a helmet. Welcome in iHeart. I think there are ways to implement something like that while still keeping the kind of standard recipes. Okay. Oh, thank you, iHeart. Appreciate the like. And any likes and shares help us get to our goals and hopefully enjoying the stream. Welcome in Sigma Bug. Yeah, if any visuals, audios are off, you know, let me know, or anything you'd like to see more of or less of in the stream, let me know. Some things we might be able to change and some probably not. Welcome in Andres. We want to kind of keep it fun and something that I enjoy, but also is enjoyable when watching as well. Perfect. So being able to articulate who might be a good audience. Okay. Help people make good use of their time. Find the right content creators for them. And I think links are kind of turned off in chat now, but as we get growing, we'll, you know, build a list of creators besides just who I listen to, and that way we can make recommendations. This isn't your type of stream, we might know someone who is. So yeah, the goal isn't to gatekeep, but help find the right auditorium. All right, and we messed around a little bit with the gain, so if there's any clipping or anything in the audio, let me know as well. Trying to monitor it, but always a chance that we might miss it. Welcome in, Joshua. Okay. Let's go through here. Oh. Well, we need to go through here to get the cobblestone that we need anyway. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, frame rates are looking good. So yeah, so far things are good, but welcome in, Tally. Oh, what did we lose? We lost that, so okay. We'll put cobblestone down, then we'll come back and put some torches down. Okay. I think we'll taper it up from here. Oh, hey, Tally JJ, how's it going? Yeah, we're mapping our perimeter for a ravine that's gonna go around the front side of a little village we're making here. Good. How's your weekend going? Got any Minecraft projects yourself? Oop. Yeah, we need to go sleep. Welcome in drag ranking. I don't know, well, when exactly Happy Guests are coming. I think they're still in the testing phase. Welcome in Just Something and Donald and Marcelo. I need to catch everybody's name. Where are we going? Oh, this way, okay. Got turned around a little bit there. Actually, let's go observation, Jack. Welcome in. Oh, so we got that done, so we need to take it out this way. This is going to be our clock tower eventually. Right now it's just a really crude observation area, but we'll fix that later. Unconventional clock tower, so we're going to tie it into our story of using just like the position of like a sundial, but tying color to it as well. I think that looks pretty good. I don't mind it getting a little wider here. And if we push all of that back, I think that'd be okay. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Tally, as well. Appreciate it. Oh, what we're seeing. Almost got it. Wrong tool. Oh, Happy Guest. That was it. Happy Guest. I'm looking for them not only for the builds, but to just mess with phantoms at night. I think they're supposed to haunt you for not sleeping, so I kind of want to return the favor and mess with the phantoms. I think we'll do something like this, yeah. So does this, yeah. We'll clear out by the layer. It's bedrock survival, ash. I have 3 copies. Well, we play on PC, Switch, Chromebook, and mobile. I've been toying with the idea of getting Java as well to convert the world and do something like instant replay mod to try to get better at that, to make things look a little more, try to get more professional. I think the new graphics, what is it? Vibrant visuals. I think I have that right. That will help out a lot. I'm looking to try out some of the shaders from the marketplace as well, but shaders will be step one, and then we'll decide whether we want to take the world into Java every so often to do little replays. The problem with it is that I would have to rebuild stuff in Java to get the replay, otherwise it's just kind of wandering around in the world. But that's something we'll have to think on. If instant replay mod kind of thing comes to actions, is that the new what do you call it, data pack? I think I saw an ad for that when I logged in earlier. Might have to check that out. Have you well, I guess if it's cool you've used it, so I guess you've had a good experience with that. What else can we say? Oh, so yeah, this is Bedrock Survival, and every 6 months we take a backup of the world, and we publish that to our GitLab page, so anyone that wants whatever progress we have at that point is, you know, welcome to take the world and build whatever they want. Thank you for the follow, Ash. Appreciate it. And you can find links to that on Linktree. So it's linktr.ee/mindtripmedia. WokemanCO. And there'll be links to that on the outro screen as well. But all right, something like this. So we don't want it as sharp as this, but we want something to kind of work from. But yeah, so yeah, every 6 months. So coming late June, early July, we'll take another backup and publish that to GitLab and that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, appreciate the feedback. We upgraded to a Shure SM7B mic and messed around with some of the getting the gain and stuff right. So glad the voice sounds good. I try to monitor it the best I can, but it's hard to tell sometimes, so appreciate that. All right, so let's take another look here. If we can land on the tower. Ooh, we made it. All right. Do you have any Minecraft projects, Ash? So overall, we're building a big narrative, connecting some cities and towns and stuff and building a story. This particular spot is Inkwood. So this is kind of, this road will come from Overmorrow, which is spawn, that will come into here. The inside of this cobblestone perimeter will be Inkwood. Where we're standing will become our clock tower. We're going to line it up this shaft. We're going to change the direction so it lines up with the sun. And so as the sun comes through, we'll have color moving through the floor to indicate time. We can't see it from here, but there's a well that will take us to a controlled tunnel in the nether. That will take us to a library build, so at negative 17,000, 20,000. So the idea of Inkwood is to be kind of hidden knowledge, and going through the well will take us to a large, you know, probably somewhere between 500, 750 square perimeter for a library, and we'll fill that out. Inkwood here has some villages in the back that we started bringing in and building up. And we'll build that up to probably somewhere in the middle here. The clock tower here will extend out a little bit. This building over in the corner there is going to be our cities, villages. So Inkwood would be more of a village on the smaller side. So this is one of our smaller builds. Overmorrow, which we'll do at the end of the stream, usually park there, is a half circle with a diameter of 513. So, you know, a smaller size city, large town. Haven's End, which this portal, we could technically access it from there, is a city in the Nether. It's 1,000 by 1,000 slabs, or will be. We're probably close to 80% done laying down the slabs. It's a lot of work putting down a million slabs in the Nether and avoiding the ghast and hoglins and piglins and lava traps. Yeah, part of what we want to do is like tell the story and be a little unconventional. So it's a clock tower, but we want to use like a giant sundial and then incorporate color into it. So we want to incorporate kind of visual elements and be more of the show don't tell. We're trying to get better at that kind of thing. So that's kind of our goal here. I think that isn't a bad general shape. So we'll want to make it look a little natural, but I think we can go ahead and apply that to the rest and then we'll make it look more. We're trying to be more consistent on our timings, but on Saturdays, we generally start around somewhere between like 2 or 3 p.m. Pacific time. Sundays, we shoot for a little earlier, like around 10 a.m. And actually during the week, we've been shooting for 10 a.m. Pacific time streams. Except for, I guess, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we stream a little bit. No. Fridays, we stream a little bit later. But, yeah. We're trying to get a more predictable time and have it be varied by day so that we can accommodate more time zones. So, yeah, if there's a preference on time, I don't mind anyone like mentioning that in chat, what time zone they prefer. And day of the week, because I can't do it for everybody, but I'll do my best to accommodate as many people as possible. Granted, we're small now, so it'll be a lot easier, but hopefully as we get bigger. Not traditional school. I'm always studying something just on my own. But I've finished grad school a few years ago. Thank you. Yeah, so if any time works, yeah, we're shooting for kind of early or late afternoon or late morning to early afternoon. We did engineering and programming, basically. A little electrical engineering and a little math as well, which has come in handy. So we'll explain this again when we go to Overmorrow, kind of at the end of the stream. But we have a build we call the Horizon Wall, which divides the north. Welcome in Gavico. At spawn, so everything above 0, 0 on the Z axis is untouched. Other than a little bridge we have coming out from spawn. So that way we can kind of just explore terrain generation, and the only thing that will ever exist would be whatever spawns naturally, generates naturally. But since we have a half circle, and we want to divide it into 10 realms. If we take arctangent of, what would it be, z over x, we can find out an angle. And so every 18 degrees is a new realm. So we're in the third realm now. So if you took, if you took arctangent of like 2150 over negative 2050, you'd get something in probably like the 45-degree angle. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I think. All right, so well, we don't need to bring this all the way down. What we were doing. We do. Nothing like on like a Mumbo level, which I don't watch a whole lot of their stuff, but every once in a while I'll catch it. We have some. Oh, we can visit that in Overmorrow too. We have in Barter's Bay. We have a mud farm that is redstone. Oh, do we have a creeper? Okay. So we can take clay, turn it into mud, and then turn some of that back into clay. Or is it dirt? Anyway, yeah, we have a dirt, clay, redstone area. We have... What do we have? Oh, we have a string farm at Overmorrow that does some redstone and observers to detect when string is dropped into a stream, and then shoots it up to the surface. And then the best way to explain it is like shoots the string like a basketball into a hopper so that we can collect it to give it a little more character. And then the same thing for bamboo and sugar cane. So we have some small redstone based farms there. What else do we have? Oh, we have our what we call the squeegee over at the garden temple. So it's like a bedrock flying machine. Keep at it. Yeah, redstone for me, I like it because it's like a touch of electrical engineering and a little bit of programming. It's like if you were trying to code in Python or something, but you had like severe restrictions on your variables and how things functioned. So it takes some getting used to, but you can do some interesting things with it. What? I'm getting knocked back into the stone there. Let's heal up. And let's just sleep because I don't want to risk my hearts. Yeah, it's very much like and simplified electrical engineering too, because you can't have currents too close to each other because we don't have like colored redstone. So you have to be considerate of how it interacts. And if you watch or play Java, you see there's some differences in the background, so you can see how things are implemented are affected. Quasi-connectivity is a thing in Java, but not in Bedrock. Or I guess I think that's been changed recently. Or at least been considered. So as you get more into programming, you can see how implementing something in Java and C and whether you're using threads or not affect how things are implemented and how that timing can affect gameplay. Which, on that note, if anyone wants, if you look it up, you can look up games like Sim Tower. where they tied their game clock to the CPU. So if you ran it on an old Pentium 1, it played as expected. But if you play it on a modern PC, everything is sped up at 1,000% because the CPUs are so much faster than an old school Pentium 1. Okay, good. A little programming trivia there. Do you know what area you want to study go into, Ash? And I did some well, I know some about coding, programming. I did what would you call it, like scholar quiz trivia stuff a lot throughout the years, so not so much lately, but I did enjoy those kind of things. Oh, do you know what area of study you want to go into? Assuming that you're looking at college or something like that? How much do I have? Okay. Let's drop off some of this material. Medical field is good. I crossed over a little bit with that, did some biomedical stuff, so like robots and medicine. I found that was more my speed. How to get a robot to find weak Wi-Fi signals and all that. Well, best of luck there. I also did not go there. I don't know if I'll say where I went, but at least for now, but I did not go there. Did not go to Yale. I think, yeah, knowing what you want is number one, and where is kind of number two, at least in it's my opinion anyway. Purely my opinion, I guess. I did some, we want to keep, but that's fine. We don't need to replace it back. Yeah, I did some, just tutoring throughout college as well, which is, helps, solidify things. I avoided a lot of biology though. I did do a lot of chemistry along with my technical math and electronics kind of courses. Dream the streamer. I'm aware of the name, but I can't say that I follow. I try to be educated enough to be right more often than not, or at least know where to get the right answer. Easier said than done, but try not to make assumptions that I know things that I don't. Yeah. As far as streamers that I do follow Pixel Riffs, Joel Duggan, like Hunter 555, the Nookie. I think a few of those are probably on my Twitch stream. And we need to get, that reminds me, I need to get some kind of command for Welcome in Megs. For TikTok to do that kind of thing. Joel and Pix do the Spawn Chunks podcast for Minecraft, so I highly recommend that to kind of follow the Minecraft news, both on from like a creative side as well as looking at the technical changes. They both come at it from, I guess, more of a creative side, but their Minecraft knowledge is exceptional, so there's a lot of inspiration and knowledge to be had from their podcast. Welcome in MX1010. Alright, so where are we going? Oh, we're not bad, I guess. We can get some of this done. Yeah, we don't have, did we pack it away? Oh, again. Put it away before we got to the end. What do we, oh, welcome in, Venetian. So let's go up to the top and I think we could leave that there then. Let's welcome in Oliver. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Welcome in K. We're making good progress here. Oh, thank you, Ash. Appreciate that. Yeah, all the likes and follows I can get are appreciated. Hopefully the content is worthwhile. One of our other goals is doing those projects is showing the effort that goes into one, and I'm not a full-time creator, so watching like Joel, Johnny, or well, I don't catch them often. Hermit Crafts can do things a lot faster. My goal is to kind of slow things down, tell the story as we're building, so even if we could do a beacon or something to speed things up, we might do that occasionally, but yeah, welcome in Sheerwind. How's it going? We want to keep things slow, think about the story as we're going, as we're mining, and doing well. We're making progress on our build here. So there'll be two stories essentially. One will be on GitLab, which we need to actually get out at some point. That one will focus on how the world kind of came to be, and that will reference things like Enderman, other Minecraft assets. So that's why that will be on GitLab, and that'll be, you know, free and open. Oh, yeah, working on any particular projects, Sherwind? And the other story is going to be more long form, or don't know how quickly we'll get it done, but long form novel. It is a private realm. However, if you find us on GitLab, which there's a link to that on linktr.ee/mindtripmedia, you'll find a link to GitLab there, and you can download this world, and you can take it in any direction you like. So the world itself is open to anyone that wants to use it. And the story that we're telling in the world, okay. The realm is closed, but on GitLab you can download the world and you can make your own realm, play it locally, whatever you want to do with the world. And we update the world every 6 months, but yeah, the novel story will be more of an original story, so oh, well, glad I could help share it. Hope you found something good to spend it on. And welcome in, Emmy. And what we're going to say. Oh, the novel. The novel is more what we're imagining and then creating in Minecraft. So Inkwood, Overmorrow, Barter's Bay, the builds like that. And it's essentially we'll call it a builder architect kind of character that takes into account inspired by Minecraft, so having different dimensions, but rather than being places, they're places in time. At least that's the concept. And trying to avoid being erased, essentially. Yeah, the tagline definitely needs some work, but it's trying to convey the idea of building and destruction. And welcome in, user. Oh, but the GitLab story will be more of a journal and like in style and from like the perspective of kind of the builder character. So once we have a few entries of that, we'll start putting that there. Welcome in, Redacted. Oh, here we go. Oh. Can we get all the way up here? Okay. Yeah, we don't want any floating trees yet. Well, we don't want any floating trees. So, hope that answers the question about the story. So kind of a two-parter, so that we can kind of have more humor side that takes advantage of the Minecraft assets, and then one that's more imaginative, original. Ugh, I need to drop off more stuff. So oh, yeah, thanks for hopping in, and yeah, we'll be evolving the story, you know, every stream until it's effectively done. I don't know if it'll ever be completely done, but at least the current story will have to call done at some point. But yeah, thanks for dropping in again. Appreciate the likes and chatting. And there we go. Yeah, so that's, I think we'll we'll stair step that a little bit. Come into Mars. And fifth, try that guy. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's not bad. It's not bad. I might want to fill that in later. We'll have to come back to that. Come in a finish fan. Or welcome back. Yeah, I think we're gonna consider pulling this in, because right now the line on the outside, or maybe it's just because it's how flat it is there. Yeah, let's work on getting this stair stepped and see if that changes our mind. All right. Yeah, so we need to stair step this. Where do we want to start? Let's do this, right? Okay. Welcome in, follower. How's it going? We can come up here and then. Okay. Welcome in, Finn. How's it going? Where is that line? Is it here? Okay, it's here probably. Yeah. It's this. Yeah. All right. So that does that. Okay. So we'll take out some of the dirt here. That'll help us level this off. And I think we'll. Oh no, that tree's fine then. Okay. Welcome in, pineapple. Final diva. Wait, did we get chat? No. Alright, so let's take that out. Right. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. This should be then good on this side. How does that look? Oh, so we need to do a lot more taking this down. Okay. So come out this side. Okay. So now we'll need to take down a bunch of this dirt. Lower this. Welcome in, Chris. So. Right, so that'll be okay there. This needs to be leveled off. Okay. Right, so I think that's okay there then, right? And take out some of that. Okay, so that should green up, I think. Over here, can we make it over? Yes, okay. So that still needs a little finessing there. Okay, something like that. And taking out there. That, okay. Just need something here. This, I mean, this is going to need more passes to make it feel natural and not just a odd stair step. Welcome in, Chris. Oh, I think. Trying to acknowledge everybody as they come in. Yeah, I think that's... That bit there needs some finessing that dirt on that side there to our right. Right. Alright, so let's see if we can get up there. Alright, so... Let's fly over, sleep, and come back. Welcome in, Benji. Benji? Oop. And Keentir. And oh, and it's all right. So do we have any space in here? We do. Okay, perfect. So we can drop off some of this stuff. And we should probably take some cobblestone and take this over to the edge. Welcome in, Jesse. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this will need to like wiggle a little bit natural, but we'll get there eventually. And right, so then this cell gets cut or dug out so it follows our path here, our trench. Oh, might have lost our monitor. Audio monitor. Did we lose our stream? It looks okay. 2, 1, 2. Audio is showing up in our box here, so if anyone doesn't hear it, let me know in the chat. Well, I guess you wouldn't know. If you hear it, let me know. If you don't hear it, uh-oh. I'm gonna pause a second while I change my earbuds and see if that helps. So, all right. I think we're good. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. All right, I think we got our audio back there. So welcome in WYST. Oh, I guess we didn't really need to take out that, but okay. So you can just take out random bits here. Welcome in Jimmy. Oh, we need to level that a little bit. Not keep saying level. We need to finesse and welcome in Millie. Naturalize. Yeah, so we'll so take some of this down. Come up here, okay. So that should look a little bit better than. That's not that's floating, so we need to take care of that. Okay. So we'll cut out some of this. Okay. Then not do it so high on the side. Does that help? I think that helps naturalize it a little bit. Take out some of the corners like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then maybe we can push this back a little. I think that'd be that will be not bad. Welcome in Mater. So those will fall on their own. And got it. Welcome in first letter of the alphabet. Very accurate username. Right. Taper some of that, and then, well, we'll do another pass later. For now, we're trying to get just the going back path. Okay. Yeah, frame rate dropped for a second there. Hopefully the stream still looks okay. Alright, so these are hanging, so let's get rid of that. We don't mind a little cliff there. I think that feels kind of natural, like some of the material underneath got washed away a little bit. Welcome in 3G8. Oh, which reminds me, yeah, back to like the ClipCup project, trying to organize our faces so that we can take advantage of material positive projects and material deficit projects. So something like a ravine will be a material positive project because we get lots of material out of it. And then as we extend, well, there's a mountain in the distance there that we'll bring over here a little bit to make this a little more imposing. That'd be a material deficit project or material negative. Yeah, I guess we could say material negative positive or a deficit or positive. But anyway, yeah. So putting materials down to build the mountain over here will be a material deficit project. Welcome in Clement and Kitty. So we're at a little over an hour, so we're close to our time. So let's do this little bit here, a little bit of land that we're on. We'll make one pass here. And then we'll fly back to Overmorrow because we'll need to mend our tools again for tomorrow. And we'll take care of that. All right. That should fall out on its own. We'll come in diamonds and nickel. So get some of that. How do we? Oh. So we can get rid of some of the dirt here. Angle it back a little bit. Probably a little bit more because I think we want to welcome in the James. Want to get rid of some of the stone here. Yeah, so then we can get rid of some of that dirt. And then we can clear out some of that. That looks still too sharp, so I guess we can get, yeah, that's not too bad. Go grab some of that. We'll sleep. We'll go to our observation deck. And then we'll fly back to over. Welcome in, Ruffy. Alright, so I think we'll need to change our rockets or put 2 up so that we can get back without falling out of the sky. Alright, so we have some cobblestone that we can lay out here. Where's this at coming from? Okay, so we can do where's it at? Okay, it's over there. Welcome in, Justin, and cannot that name and user. All right, so thing right here. Okay, get a little bit closer. Welcome in blank. Not sure what that name was. Okay. All right, so we can do this, and that will get us one more quadrant. Welcome in Jordy Brown. come this way so we don't have to jump too much. Too jarring on stream. Okay, let's do this. All right. And there we go. So we can see another quadrant on this side, so we do one more here, and that gives us our base of what will be our clock tower. And then having a little hallway on this side and maybe a little garden in the front and back to fill out this space and this space over here. I think that will be good. This will come over to probably about, yeah, so somewhere in this little clearing there will be where they intersect. So we'll have a little space in the back here. So I think that's a nice spot for a garden. Welcome in, Tapper. I think this is, I mean, not exactly where we wanted, but it needs a little more like naturalizing, but I think we need to push that back a little bit, and then we need to add some more verticality here. And then push this more stair step and some verticality like this. I think it's looking better though. But that's a different pass. But yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. All right, so let's follow the storyline or our road here back to Overmorrow. And just to repeat that, Overmorrow is our large town, small city at spawn. Welcome in, football. Alright, so we'll go this way. Ah, there we go. Our scaffolding towers here are kind of like lazy beacons. So if we miss the road, we can see those as we're flying. And then somewhere over here, we should see our Welcome in Grill Master. Our tunnel that goes under the ocean, our caravan tunnel, should come out somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Again, this is a framework build, which is intentional. Something that we can come back to, so we can just kind of connect all of the major pieces together and then start filling in the details. Welcome in Cooper and Neymar. Hi, how's it going? How's the Saturday? And any Minecraft projects yourself? Yeah, doing well. We got a lot of the outlining done on the western side. Oh, more towards Asia Pacific area. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so how much TNT we have? Yeah, we got some. Upload this, or upload. So we're now back at Overmorrow, so this is our city at spawn. We'll drop a little bit of this gunpowder off, and then we'll go to a height and take a look around. We don't have a composter over here anywhere, do we? Eh. Where's our spot? Okay. Okay. Welcome in candy, and alright, so this isn't quite center, but maybe we can walk over to center. Tightrope over there. Yeah, we are Pacific time, US Pacific time. We walked past it. Alright, let's go back to 0 and then we'll take a look over. Welcome in the cooker. This should be 0. Okay. So this path here is Dawn Bridge. The only thing that's going to be built north of the wall. This structure below us is Adventurer's Gate, which probably need to widen it, make it a little bit more prominent. But it's the entrance through the wall. Other than that, this framework is going to be solid eventually. I mean, it'll be hollow on the inside, but it will be a wall. We'll have some farms on the inside, storage, things like that, that we can conceal in there. So as we're adventuring and building and whatnot, we have access to the resources. Other than a little creative connecting over the river over here, this is a half circle with a diameter of 513 blocks, I believe. Because it should be 256, and then we add one in the middle, so make it a little wider. Or to make it odd. Yeah. And yeah, you can see so we have some of our paths that we're trying to like organically introduce into the area. Welcome in, Mia. Any of the structures like the well and fossils are staying, where we'll work it into the structure. Got a cleric build over here, cleric hall, our lava collector. Where is it? Oh, this spot here I think is going to be our dripstone shop, whatever we end up calling that. We've got our park here, a little community food garden. The hole in the back there is our bamboo farm. We've got our poultry. I think this is going to be our leather. This inside the scaffolding area here is our string farm. And did we have something else over here? I guess that was it so far. We need to build a large warehouse over here somewhere. I'm thinking probably in the back corner over here, although there's a lot of stuff over here. Or this space in front of the string farm, so like connecting our iron farm over here, we could build a nice large structure, because we spaced things out over here. Otherwise this area could have been the bamboo, or been the storage, but we don't have anything back here, so that's it. Either this area here or along the wall. Welcome in Kuda's new. So that'll be our warehouse. We need to lay that down somewhere. I think that'll work, and then we can probably build our little mini library over here. Yeah, I think that'll work. That's looking pretty good. So I think we're going to fly down to the top of our creeper farm here and do our outros. So thank you, Ash and Sheerwind and Emer for joining in. I'm joining day 481 of the Journey Begins. If you like what we're doing, kind of the slow building projects that are going to contribute to a story and having that delayed satisfaction, happy to have you here and happy if you want to share. You can find our other projects over on Linktree. Let's link tr.ee/mindtripmedia, and that will be on the outro screen coming up here in a second. And that will have links to the VOD here, our TikTok, Twitch, Pinterest, Blue Sky, all of our projects there. So feel free to check that out. And if you want to support this and that, or both, or whatever your preference might be. And with that, we will see you tomorrow when the journey continues. We'll be going back to Inkwood and working on the east side of the ravine, getting that lined out, getting the perimeter for that set up. So again, we'll see you tomorrow when the journey continues, and have a good Saturday.